These people are challenging themselves to stay underwater for as long as possible. Some go for half a day, while others manage to spend an entire week fully submerged. What would happen to your body if you tried this challenge? Would your skin fall off? On today's challenge, we're going to find out. This is Your Body On 24 Hours Underwater. In 2006, David Blaine challenged himself to be underwater for a full 7 days. He trained with the Navy SEALs to lose 23 kilograms so his body would require less oxygen. But we're dropping you into this challenge right away, with no training at all. Is this something you'll be able to handle? The moment you go underwater, you'd use less oxygen and therefore could stay submerged longer. As your heart slowed down, your blood would be diverted to essential organs that need oxygen the most, like your brain, heart, and kidneys. This shunting is called peripheral vasoconstriction. Okay, you're 30 seconds in. At this point, you would want to breathe again. You could keep holding your breath for 2 minutes if you're trained for underwater emergencies, but past that time, you'll need to be assisted by a breathing device. If you're a freediver, you'd be able to keep going for more than 10 minutes. To do so, you would have expelled carbon dioxide out of your lungs by hyperventilating. Okay, now that your body is saturated with oxygen, you'd want to avoid any activity in order to slow down your heart rate. Just stay still as much as possible. After a 5-minute exposure to water, your skin would prune, especially your fingers and toes. These aquatic wrinkles happen because of the narrowing of blood vessels in your skin. This shrinking is called digital vasoconstriction. But this is nothing you haven't experienced before. Let's keep going. If you spent these past 20 minutes without any breathing device, there's a high chance you'd experience brain damage. The steady buildup of carbon dioxide in your blood would turn it into an acidic brew. Muscle spasms and disorientation could follow, as well as a racing heart and, ultimately, death. So, to avoid all that, you'll need a scuba tank if you have any hope of finishing this challenge. Okay, now that you have some pure oxygen, you think this challenge will be easier, right? Well, I'm not that sure. After 7 hours of soaking, you could suffer from hypothermia. If the water temperature drops below 21.1 degrees Celsius, your body temperature would dip down to 35 degrees Celsius or lower. You'd start to shiver and your pulse would be weak. The cold would affect your organs, especially your heart and nervous system. You could eventually go unconscious. With no warm-up, hypothermia can lead to your entire respiratory system shutting down and your death. So, for your survival, the water temperature should be kept around 26.7 degrees. Okay, after 24 hours of underwater life, you'll notice some bubbles forming on your skin. These are known as vesicles. They develop because water becomes trapped between your outer and middle layers of skin. They will continue to form the longer you stay in the water and eventually burst. And now, as you finally finish this challenge and get out of the water, your skin would start to peel away from the popped vesicles. You'd need medical attention immediately, as you'd likely have a severe headache along with other health issues. Okay, sure, you managed to make it out of this challenge alive, but it definitely wouldn't be worth it. If you want to relax, I've heard that withstanding the cold can enhance your well-being. Want to give it a try? Okay, we'll see what that challenge brings on another episode of Your Body On.